channel. In today's video, I'm going to be cleaning 2 of our 3 bathrooms in this house. It's not a glorious job, but it has to be done. So if you are in need of some bathroom cleaning inspiration, or if you just need some motivation to maybe get up and clean yourself, you're in the right spot. So if you are ready for it, grab your favorite drink and let's get started. So here I am in Callan's bathroom, and as you can imagine, any tween boy's bathroom is a total disaster. This is our home. We live in it. We live in it hard. It gets dirty. I do clean, I promise, but this bathroom is a disaster. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you. Also, I got permission from Callan to video his mess before I actually started videoing. So right here, this is a small bathroom, but right here is the biggest problem, looks like. And it's mostly just clutter, but this is what you get when you've got a boy here, a tween boy. So his toothbrush is out there, water flosser, gel, deodorant, a washcloth he used this morning, a comb. Honestly, this stuff right here, really, he just needs like a container of sorts to keep on the counter, like an organizer, just to put his stuff in. That way it's not laying out everywhere. And then the sink here, honestly, is not too bad. There's a little bit of a ring there. Most of the time when I come in here, there's like big black splots because he uses this toothpaste. And if you've ever used this one, it's the charcoal one. And so when he uses it, there'll be like big black spots of toothpaste in the sink. So that's not bad. And then he's got a couple boxes of tissues, and this one's not open, so I'm assuming this one, yeah, empty, of course. And then there's the charger to the water flosser, a lock, and a bracelet. And then he loves Dog Man, so all of his books here in the bathroom. Now, this is a small bathroom, so let me pan around here. He's got some clothes in the floor here. He normally doesn't do that. He actually has a laundry basket, but it's full of clothes that needs, I've washed and dried them, and he puts his own laundry back up. He hasn't done that yet, so that's why there's dirty clothes here. And then this direction, the bathtub, it needs cleaned. So you can see like like when water sits under things, that's what that looks like. And then like here, like just some stuff like that. And then right here, I don't know if you can tell, but it needs a good little scrubbing. Not too bad, but needs cleaned nevertheless. So we're gonna get started here. I'm going to use scrubbing bubbles here in his tub to clean this. Sometimes I use Clorox cleanup. Sometimes I use a Lysol spray, foam spray. Just depends on how much it needs cleaned. And then here I'm just going to declutter this counter. And like I said, really he just needs an organizer to put his things in here, just to keep everything organized. I know this might sound corny here, but I feel like I was just holding him in my arms yesterday, and now he's slightly taller than I am. He's 11, but seems like he's going on 16. He drives on our farm, obviously with either myself or my husband. He's a pro on the tractor, great at mowing the lawn, and it's amazing to watch his interest of different things that he's developing. And now at times it seems like our conversations, it has changed somewhat from me teaching him to us learning together. And sometimes I find myself looking at him, and I miss those little boy days. But I also swell up with pride when I see him navigating things on his own and in the world. It's a part of growing up. Now that I have his counter cleaned off, I'm just going to go ahead and put all of his things back on the counter here. And then his toothbrush, gel, toothpaste, all of those things I'm just putting in the cabinet here beside of the sink. And I'll have to try to find a little organizer to put all those things in. Once all of those things are picked up, it's really not cluttered at all. I'm going to continue here just wiping things down with Clorox wipes. And then once I get to clean the inside of the toilet bowl here, you're going to see me get out the little gadget here in just a second. It's called a Clorox toilet wand, and it's just got little refills that you snap on the end of the wand, and you can just scrub it. And then once you're done scrubbing the toilet, you can just toss it in the trash, and then I usually wipe it off with Clorox wipe. Now, the best deal that I have found to get those is at Sam's Club. When you order the refills, I forget how many you get in a box, but it's a better deal than what you can get them anywhere else. And every time you order those, they will send you a toilet wand, an extra toilet wand in the box. So I have like tons of those extras just laying around, but it's the best deal I have found. And then this little gadget I purchased from Amazon. I will try to remember to link it in the description, but it's just a little fine brush, and you can use it to get into those hard to reach areas like little crevices. And usually what I do when I clean around the toilet lid, I will take a Clorox wipe and wrap it around that brush, and then you can like scrub with it. It's really neat. And then the scrub brush that you see me using here in the shower, I will go into detail about that when I get to cleaning my shower in the master bathroom with it here. You'll see that in just a few minutes. Now we're ready to start on the master bath. I'm going to start here with the shower. As you can see, it's just been used. The floor is still wet because it was used not long ago. But I typically, when I shower, I'll clean the glass door off as I get out, and then I'll spray stuff in here to clean the floor because we have all this white. I'll spray stuff like here to clean the grout and the tile, like as I get out, and just let it soak and then just rinse it back off. But every so often I'll give it a good scrub, and that's what I'm going to do today. And this is what I typically use to spray in it. Usually I spray it in as soon as I get out of the shower, and I let it sit for about 10 minutes. And then I use the scrubber here. You saw me use this in Callan's bathroom. And I didn't realize, like, look at this name. Like, is that not hilarious? The name of this thing? Anyway, it's a really good gadget. And watch, I'm going to show you when you turn it on, it shows you how much energy it has left. And like I said, I've had this since, I know I've had it before Christmas. And I'm pretty sure I've only charged this thing one time, and look at the energy that's on it. It's down to 1 now. And it's got an electrical, it's got a little charger with it where you can plug it up and charge it. But the reason for me saying that was because you do not have to charge it very often. Right here's the little charging port. So, but anyway, that name is just hilarious. It's been about 10 minutes since I put the cleaner on the floor. I'm going to use this little attachment. I like it because it kind of gets in the corners real easy. So I'm going to use it first, and you can see it just snaps on there. When you first push it, that turns it on high, push it again, turns it on low. After I get the corners with this little guy, you pull it off, and then I use this one for the rest of the floor. The bristles are a little bit more heavy duty. It just snaps on there. When you're finished, you just pull this off. It's kind of hard to do it one-handed. There we go. And then I just take and rinse these off in the sink like this. And then I just let them sit here and dry before I store them back up. I will link this little gadget in the comments below. So after I clean the shower and scrub the floor, I let the water drain for the most part, but then usually in the corners, there'll be like a little bit of water just in the corners, and I have found that's where the shower usually gets dirty at, is right there in just the corners. So I usually take a towel and I just wipe up the remaining water that's in the floor. That way there's no water, in the corners to help it to get dirty for later. So that's what I do, along with, I think I already mentioned, I also wipe down the shower doors. Keep the water spots off the doors. Here's what it looks like once I wipe it down. It's all nice and clean. So I also have to tell you this. Anytime you're using a cleaning product, especially if it's something you've never used before, always turn it over and read the directions of use and the precautions, the warnings, all of those things. Because sometimes if you have different cleaners, some of them don't mix well with others and it can cause some issues later. So I have to let you know, just always make sure that you always read the directions of use, the warnings, the precautions, all of those things. Anytime I clean a bathroom, I always end with taking out the trash, and that's what you see me doing here. So we have made it to the end of the video, and I wanted to say that if you have any questions about anything or products that I've used, please put that in the comments below. And I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I hope it's inspired you, or maybe I was just pure entertainment for you today. Remember to like and subscribe and consider subscribing. Remember, that's free. It just shows you too that you enjoy my videos, and you will be notified if I upload a video. The biggest way though that you can show support and help my channel is to share my videos with your friends. So I really appreciate you watching. Thank you, and God bless.